It's Friday! Here's what I'm taking to work with me for beverages, lunch, and snack on Friday. So first of all, my beverages. This morning I am having my 0 Point cup of coffee. I have coffee with 1 packet of the Weight Watchers Cafe Creations. This morning I have Mucho Mocha. It is 0 smart points. For my tea today, if you guys missed it today I am doing the Teamy Alive Fall Detox Water. So what I have in the bottom here is sliced green apple, and then I have some of the pickled ginger. I have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then 1 Teamy Alive tea bag. So all of those are 0 smart points. This bottle, actually, I have 8 ounces of water in the bottle. It actually holds more than that, but I'm going to let it steep. I don't drink this right away when I get to work, so I usually have this around 11 or so. So I'm going to let it just steep for quite a while, and then when I get ready to have it, I'm going to top it off with more hot water, and I will drink it from there. And then I'm also going to use more hot water in the afternoon and have it again. It is that good. Seriously, it's so good. So this is my tea for the day, 0 smart points. And then for lunch, I'm having the peanut butter banana oatmeal that I prepped a few days ago that I never ate because that was the day I got sick. So this is 3 smart points. It is 2 points of oatmeal. So it's a quarter cup. Yeah, a quarter cup of uncooked oatmeal for 2 smart points, 2 tablespoons of PP Fit for 1 smart point, 1/3 a cup of water, 1/2 a cup of almond milk for 0 smart points, and 2 sweetener packets for 0 smart points. So that is the oatmeal. I will cook this up in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and then I add my banana because I don't like the cooked banana. So I like to just put my banana in after the oatmeal is cooked. Again, my banana is not super ripe. It's just been in the fridge, so I like them closer to green. So this is my peanut butter banana oatmeal. It is 3 smart points. And then for snacks today, I'm doing 2 of the peanut butter banana bites before I run this evening because I'm hoping to do somewhat of a long run. So I'm going to see how far I can go. So 2 of my peanut butter banana bites, they are 1 smart point each, so that is 2 smart points. And I just pulled these right out of the freezer, so they will be nicely thawed and perfect by the time I'm ready to eat. 2 smart points. And then I have a peach and a nectarine. I probably won't eat both, but they both look good, so I might. So my snacks are 2 smart points. So everything for lunch and snack today is 5 smart points until dinner.
Hey everyone, and happy Friday! Welcome to my first walk break of the day, and here's my outfit of the day. Today is Super Cash Friday, so it's denim and tee for me, but be prepared because in the winter I like to wear a lot of denim, so I'll need to find some ways to jazz it up with my shoes and my shirts and maybe some fun jackets and scarves, but I'm a denim girl. Anyway, super glad it's Friday. This has been such a weird week for me. Last week was vacation. This has been a crazy week. I'm just ready for some stability and getting back into a regular routine. That's not happening today because I have made a conscious choice not to walk at lunch, and the reason is because I have so much to do at work. I really just want to get in there and knock a bunch more stuff out. So I realize that it's very healthy and very good for me to take all of my breaks and to actually take a lunch and walk away for a while. But in order to reduce stress, I feel like the better choice this time is to stay in and actually get some of this work done. So that's what I'm going to do. So that is my lunchtime plan. Okay, so an update on the cold and the cold medication. So I started getting sick a week ago on Friday at noon. That very same day, I started taking Zicam and Emergency. So I started taking it the same day, and I started taking it at 3 to 4 hour intervals. So the next day I also added Airborne and started taking that at 3 to 4 hour intervals. So my goal was to knock out the cold and hopefully not let it happen at all. That didn't work. But I will tell you for a fact, number one, so taking all 3 of those medications at 3 to 4 hour intervals for most of the week. I did stop on Tuesday, which was the day that I got sick with the flu, so I stopped taking the cold medication then. But taking those 3 medications at that frequency for that many days very much 100% positively affected my cold. Number one, it definitely decreased the severity. I did not get miserable. My throat didn't get horrible. I was just not miserable. Usually when I have a cold, I'm miserable and it's horrible. This time the symptoms were there, but they were fairly mild for most of the duration. and they were manageable without additional cold medicine, the cold medicine that addresses the symptoms. So it most definitely reduced the severity of my cold. And today being Friday, as far as the longevity of the cold, today is Friday, 1 week later. I am normally sick with a cold for 2 full weeks. At the end of 2 weeks, I'm like, I think I might be better. Today, I am very obviously better, much better. I have, as you see, I just have a little bit of a cough still and a little bit of sinus problems. Nothing bad at all, at all. This is 1 week later. Usually at 1 week, I'm still a sick person. Now I feel like almost 100%. So I'm sold. I don't know which one did it. I don't know if it was the Zicam or the emergency or the airborne, but all three of them together at the frequency that I took them at, I'm sold. I'm doing that every time I feel a cold now. It's so much better, so much better. I still can't explain the flu that I got on Tuesday. I don't think it was from having all of the vitamin C and the zinc and stuff on an empty stomach, because I had done that all week previously, so with no problems at all. So I don't think it was that, and then also the fact that my daughter-in-law had the same symptoms. So you guys, next time you even start to feel a cold, I'm sorry that I don't know which one helped the most, and maybe it was all three of them together, but the next time you feel it coming on, get to the store right away. Get emergency, Zicam, airborne. And I actually used the generic versions of all of those because they're so expensive. But the generic versions actually say on there, compare to airborne, compare to Zicam, compare to emergency, and they seem to have worked just as well. So I'm sold. I wanted to share that with you guys because that was my little experiment. I hate being sick, so I'm sold. Okay, and then the last thing I want to mention to you guys is the Fitbit challenge. If you have not looked at my video for the October Fitbit challenge and you want in, go check it out because it's going to be super fun. It's going to last the duration of October. There will be a prize at the end for only one person, but you can be entered to be in the drawing for the prize if you hit your goal 6 out of 7 days of the week. So you could get 4 entries to win the prize. So yeah, go enter my challenge. You have to comment on the Fitbit challenge video. You have to tell me, number 1, what your Fitbit email is so we can connect, and number 2, what your current Fitbit goal is and what you are going to raise that goal to, because yes, you have to raise your goal by 1,000 steps a month. So go check out my video and sign up if you'd like to join us. I think we have about 35 participants so far, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and I see a lot of people getting a lot of activity in October, which is great because it's the first month that takes us right into the holiday season. So why not start out strong and at least get our activity in, right? So go check that out. I am off right now because I am going to make a quick video for you guys that you will want to see. It's going to be my top 5 tips on how to eat less on Weight Watchers. So check that out if you haven't seen it by the time you watch this video, and I will see you guys at my second walk break. Bye. Hey everyone, I am on my second walk break, and I forgot to tell you guys what amazing energy I had this morning. I was literally like a crazed fiend getting so much work done. I had so much energy. I was at my standing desk standing for hours and hours and hours and just plowing through stuff, getting so much stuff done. I don't know what that was about because that was actually before I had my teamy tea. I had my coffee, but maybe it's just because I actually feel well and healthy today, but I had so much energy. It was so good. So I did stay in at lunch. I got lots more done. I just now made it through all of my email. Yay! It's been piling and piling. It's been crazy since I went on vacation. So I'm finally through that, and now I have several other piles to tackle, but I'm getting there. So yeah, I'm getting things done. It feels great. Also, I just signed up for my next race. Yay! I did not think that I was going to be able to do my local race, it's called the Alhambra Pumpkin Run. Last year I did the 10K, but it was on a Saturday, and I can't do Saturdays anymore because of Eddie's on dialysis, and also I work on Saturday mornings. So this year it's on Sunday. Yeah, so it's October 22nd. It's on Sunday, and I just signed up. Yay! It's actually only a 5K this year, which is interesting, but I'm okay with that since I wanted to do a 5K every month in the year 2018. That will get me revved up and ready to go and get a good feel for the distance. A 5K is only 3.1 miles, so I should be able to do some pretty good speed with that. And I know I said I don't want to race for speed, but I would like to get a little faster. So this will be a good starting point for my 5K speed and just kind of see where I'm at when I haven't prepped or anything, because I'm not going to train for this. It's in, what did I say, October 22nd? It's in less than a month, so 3 weeks. So I'm not training, I just want to use it to see as my starting point, and because I've run this race every year since it started. So that's my next race, and I also identified my next race, which is the half marathon that I wanted to do. It is it's a holiday half marathon. It is on December 2nd. So yes, half marathon, December 2nd. December 2nd? December 10th maybe. I don't remember what I just said. I think the 5K is October 22nd and the half marathon is December 10th. That's what I think it is. So yes, that's my running schedule coming up. So I'm super excited. Today, I've only run I think once this week. I ran 3 days last week while I was on vacation. Today I'm going to ease back into my long runs. I wanted to do a longer long run, but since I've been sick, I haven't run for a few days, so I'm going to ease back in. And today, so my regular run is 4 miles. So today I'm going to start easing back into my long runs on Fridays by doing 6 miles. So that's what I'm doing at the gym after work. I'll be doing 6 miles, and then I will do 15 minutes on the rower because I have really enjoyed my toned shoulders and arms. My triceps need more toning, but the shoulders and the arms totally come from rowing only. So I need to get back to that. I don't want to lose that toning. So I'm doing 15 minutes of the rower and 6 miles after work. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I was listening to this morning and something I've been working on. So first of all, this is something that my Weight Watchers leader sent in an email a couple days ago, and it kind of struck a chord with me, so I thought you guys would like it. Okay, it takes 4 weeks for you to notice a change in your body. It takes 8 weeks for your friends to notice. It takes 12 weeks for everyone else to notice. But it only takes 1 day for you to decide to work for that change. That's powerful, right? So it only takes 1 day to decide and just do it. So my question is, why are you not doing it? If you're not, I know a lot of you guys are like totally on track and just nailing it like far better than I ever do. But if you're not there and you're not working on your progress, why are you not doing what it takes? I shared with you guys a video the other day, or a video that I had listened to by my friend Dawn Becker about a vision statement and a mission statement. And then today I listened to something by Diane Parham. I also enjoy her videos quite a bit. She is a proponent of intermittent fasting, but she has so much valuable advice about goals and the health journey and life in general. So I was listening to her video this morning. I don't know what it's called. I think it was just her most recent one, Diane Parham. And she said, why are you not doing what it takes? Probably because you lack passion. She recommended a book, which I don't remember, but she said from the book, passion is a desire, not a goal. I think that totally fit in with what I was telling you recently about a vision statement and a mission statement. A vision statement is where you want to be. A mission statement is how you're going to get there. Passion is a desire, not a goal. What are your desires? You know where you want to be. Why? Why do you want to be there? Why do you desire to be there? Some very, very good food for thought. So I don't know. It interested me. If you guys are interested in hearing more about passion and how Diane explains that, head on over to her channel, Diane Parham, and take a listen to her last video. But I told you guys I was working on my vision statement and where I want to be in life, and that when I was done I would share it with you. So it's a little personal for me, but I share everything personal here. So this is just, I kind of approach this as like, where do I want to be in 10 years? So this is where I want to be in 10 years. This is my vision statement, and I'll share it with you guys. So number one, I want to own a home in New Mexico to live with Eddie and his mom and be near my parents. Number two, I want to obtain an administrative or legal position that I can hold until retirement. Number three, I want to maintain my weight, my fitness, my energy, and my health. Should we say my youthfulness? Am I youthful? I'm not going to throw that in there, but that was a thought. Number four, I want to build on our solid marriage and also strengthen my relationships with other family members. And number five, I want to continuously find ways to serve others. So I actually have, I had listed in my vision statement what were ways to achieve this vision of mine. And I ran it past Dawn, and she was like, no, part of that is the mission statement. So I guess, have part of my mission statement already written. So I don't know if you guys are interested in hearing my mission statement. It's more goal-oriented, and it's more broad-range goal-oriented. And then I think you could probably take each of those broad-range goals and break them down into more specific goals. But that's just kind of where I'm going, what I'm doing, who I am. I just want to be a better me. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm good enough right now. On the flip side, there's always room for improvement in my life, in your life, in the next door neighbor's life. Everyone can improve on something. So my goal is to be the best me I can be, and I'm not there yet. And I probably won't be there when I'm 80. I'll always be striving. So there's always something to work on, and my vision statement is kind of where I'm going, what I'm doing, and what I want to work on. So you guys will be happy to know, or I was very happy to know, that Eddie did make his marinara sauce today. It's different though. He added more wine to it, and he also added some ground beef that his mom had left over and kind of prepared for that. So there is some ground beef and some wine, and there will probably be, I'm guessing, 2 points per serving, unless I go home and look at the servings and there's just tons and tons. But I'm estimating for about 10 servings, it should be about 2 points per serving. And I'm totally okay with that, because I want to have it over that squash zucchini hybrid monster that you guys saw. Don't know what it is yet. I think Eddie's going to cut into it, and hopefully he shows you what it is, because I have no idea. But I'm going to have my pasta sauce over that. I will probably add cheese, and I may add some more beefless beef. Number one, because it's leftover and I want to use it up, and number two, to bump up my protein so I'm more satisfied. I am also going to have some wine tonight because I'm feeling great. I have the points for it. I will be running. So yeah, it's gonna be a great evening. I will check in with you guys later, possibly after my run. There's so many edits that I cut out that you guys never see. Hey everyone, I am done with my run, and I wanted to show you two super cute things before I got on the road. First of all, this Minnie Mouse. It's a whole book of the art of Minnie Mouse. How cute is that? My friend at work gave this to me. He said back when we had that super amazing tent sale, he got a couple copies. He grabbed a couple copies, so essentially it was like almost free for him, and he wanted to know if I wanted one of them. So how cute is that? I was very happy to get that. It's going to be super fun to look through. Second thing I want to show you is this weekend starts my new passion planner. This is a full-size passion planner, same color as my old one, but the full size instead of the little miniature one, I think they call it pocket size, that I have so much trouble fitting everything in. I literally have like Post-its everywhere in that one. So sorry, my mouth gets really gross when I run, so I have to do that. So yeah, I get to start my new planner this weekend, praying that I have time to decorate it and make it cute, because that's what I like to do, and that's what makes me love to look at my planner. So that was an excellent run, you guys. 6 miles. My legs were perfect, nice and strong. No weird side aches or any kind of aches at all. So it was perfect. I did 6 miles at 6.5 miles an hour, and then I did do 15 full minutes on the rower. I haven't done 15 minutes on the rower since probably March. So yay, it was all good. And now I am headed home for dinner. Eddie cut open the surprise squash, so I'll show you guys that, and then I'll show you what I'm having for dinner. It should be very low points, so looking forward to that. Have to try to get to bed early because I have to wake up at 5:30 to head to Weight Watchers in the morning, which I love. So what a great day. I feel like I got so much accomplished. I hit my step goal. I ate very well. I feel very satisfied, lots of energy. Just a great day. Oh, one other thing I want to tell you guys. My phone's about to fall. The other thing I want to tell you is that I finished my book, Harlan Coben, Fool Me Once. It was really good. The ending was not what I expected at all. Now I'm listening to a book called Poser, My Life in 23 Yoga Poses. I don't remember the author's name, but this is a book that I literally put in my wish list at least 3 years ago. And now, considering my new obsession with yoga, I figured it's time to listen to it. So it's very interesting so far. It's a bit of a memoir. So anyway, that's all about me. I will show you guys dinner in just a while, and then I'm probably over and out. Gotta head home, shower, and finish up the surprise squash.
Hello from the Almanza kitchen, and we are looking at a can of Del Monte diced tomatoes, no salt added, and 102 ounces. I found this can at one of my little secret places, and it was for $1.49. So I picked it up, and I also got some tomato sauce the same size, but that doesn't matter. What we decided to do with this can is open it up, pour it into our slow cooker, and I took all of that diced tomatoes and threw it in here. I chopped up 3 celery stalks, or 3 celery sticks, and chucked that in here. There was maybe about a cup of diced carrots. I threw that in there. And I put maybe about a half a cup of Italian seasoning. And I'm sure you guys can use whatever amount of Italian seasoning you want. And then what I did was stirred all that around. My mom had made some ground beef meatloaf, uncooked, which she just used basically celery, onion, and carrot. And I took about half a pound of that and threw it in here. And then I took a cup of red wine and a lot of pepper. We love our pepper here at Almanza's. So I took a lot of pepper and threw it in here, and it's been cooking for about 3 hours now. We have about another 2 to 3 hours until Julie gets home. So we're going to let this cook until Julie gets home, and then we're going to put it in the mystery vegetable. So what I'll do is I'll probably make some pasta and put this on top of pasta. Or maybe we have some hamburger patties, or not hamburger patties, hamburger buns, and we will have it like a sloppy joe. But going back to what we're doing here, this will be cooking until Julie gets home, And then, well, we'll have the answer to the mystery vegetable by then. Okay, so you might have seen this. Julie took this back from Idaho on her trip last week, and she brought it in her suitcase. So the big question is, what is this? Is this a squash of some sort? Is this a zucchini? Is this banana squash? Is this, who knows? So we're gonna find out right this second, and everyone in YouTube world will know exactly what it is. And we're gonna cut this right in half. Looks like it's more of a zucchini. Smells like a pumpkin. It's definitely not spaghetti squash, that's for sure. So, here guys, this is what it looks like, cut right in half. Let's see how Julie cooks this up.
Okay, here is Eddie's marinara sauce. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is after all three of us have already dished out our servings. So you can see it was an entire crock pot full. It was full to the brim. So I'm very comfortable saying probably 2 points for an entire cup of this sauce. Eddie told me that he used about 4 to 6 ounces of ground beef and about 2 cups of red wine. So I am dividing that between all of this. I'm gonna count 2 smart points per cup and feel very comfortable doing so. And obviously we are going to freeze a lot of this for later use, and I'm very happy about that because every time he makes this sauce I tell him please make a ton, and this time he made 2 tons. Okay, and here is my dinner for tonight. You totally cannot even see the zucchini on the bottom. So yes, the squash was actually a zucchini. So I cut it up into pieces, and I tried to run it through the spiralizer. It's a handheld spiralizer, and it was not working. So I have come to the conclusion that circular items work best with the spiralizer. I then tried the potato peeler, and the strips were super thin and super tiny, and it would have taken forever. So then I decided to just cut it all up and make it into as small of strips as possible. So here is the zucchini in the strips that I made. So basically they were like julienne size strips, so like little matchsticks. So that was as thin as I could get the zucchini. This is after I cooked it for about 10 minutes. So I cut it into very small strips, and I put it in the microwave for about 10 minutes, and I also seasoned it with this everything but the bagel sesame seasoning. So I have about 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups, probably about 1.5 cups worth of zucchini underneath all of this for 0 smart points. I have 1 cup of Eddie's marinara sauce for 2 smart points. I have 1/3 cup of Trader Joe's beefless beef under the marinara sauce for 1 smart point. And then I have 1/4 cup of fat-free mozzarella for 0 smart points. Can you guys hear that helicopter? I'm not kidding. Every time I go to talk, it's a helicopter, a train, traffic. Okay, so zucchini, 0 smart points. Trader Joe's beefless beef, 1 point. 1 cup of Eddie's sauce, 2 points. And 1/4 cup of mozzarella, 0 smart points. So everything in this giant bowl is 3 smart points. Awesome. It's going to be super filling too. So then I'm also having tonight, I'm having this, what is it? It's a Chianti, a classic Chianti from San Antonio Winery. And this is the winery that Eddie and I visited a few weeks ago and had lunch. So right now I have 8 ounces in my Weight Watchers stemless glass, 8 ounces for 7 smart points. And that's my dinner.